Namaste, I'm Harika. I'm an Ayurvedic doctor, and today I'm going to help you understand about Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. If you are familiar with Ayurveda, then you would have heard these terms. So, these are popularly called as doshas by Ayurvedic clinicians. If you want to get a bird's eye view and an overall understanding of where these pieces exactly fit into the puzzle of Ayurveda, you should check out my previous video, whose link will be in this video's description. Coming to this video, Vata, Pitta, Kapha are the prime elements of the body. When balanced, gives us health, and when imbalanced, are equally capable to cause disease. Then, doctor, how can we identify these? We can identify these by the set of qualities that were present in our body. So Vata dosha have a group of qualities. Pitta dosha also have a group of qualities. Kapha dosha also have a group of qualities. So let's discuss about Vata dosha first. So Vata dosha is the combination of six qualities. They are Ruksha, dryness; Laghu, lightness; Shita, coldness; Khara, roughness; Sukshma, minuteness; Chala, mobile or mobility or the movement, can be voluntary movements, can be involuntary movements. The same way, pitta is the combination of seven qualities. They are sasneha, not too oily, not too dry; tikshna, sharp; ushna, heat; laghu, light; visram, foul smell; saram, spreadability; dravam, fluidity. Lastly, kapha is the combination of seven qualities, which are snigdha, unctuous, oily, or moisturizing in nature; shita, coldness; guru, heaviness; manda, stagnant; slakshna, smooth; mritsna, sticky; sthira, stable. Oh, doctor, now I have understood that doshas are a set of qualities and not the quantities which we can take out and measure in the laboratory. But, doctor, what is their role in health and disease? And how can we interpret that? Now, let's understand doshas as contributing factors for health. Every organ in the human body is composed or is the combination of two or more of the qualities from the above discussed doshas. For example, let's take hair. Hair is like super dry structure and it is predominant in vata. And if we take lungs, lungs is covered by two layers that is filled with the fluid, and also it does contain minute small tiny air sacs. So the combination of kapha and vata, that structure, lungs. And the same way, if we take the example of stomach, our stomach contains our stomach secretes a very strong, hot, potent acid called hydrochloric acid. It is fluid in nature and it is spreadable and it is purely pitta. Coming to doshas as contributing factors of causing a disease, see, when our scalp is like natural, not too dry, not too oily, then our hair grows like really good. But when it becomes too dry, it causes itching and scales in the scalp. The same way, coming to the digestion, when the hydrochloric acid or the digestive acid inside our stomach is too hot and too potent, that might cause acidity and ulcers. But when it is too diluted, less hot in potency, then we don't feel any hunger. Even though we eat, our food will not get digested. So, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha can be known by just Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Why they are called as doshas? Why they are called as faults? That's because even a slightest imbalance in the quality or the in the natural quality of these doshas over a considerable period of time, they might cause death. That's why they are popularly called as doshas, not just vata, pitta, and kapha. Then coming to this concept of prakriti. Prakriti means nature, nature of an individual. So that nature, we get it from the birth itself. For example, I'm born with this kind of the hair from birth, and it's really dry, it's frizzy. My hair says that I lean towards Vata. But this is not just about hair and some other external features. There are also different layers for analyzing the Prakriti. There are seven such Prakritis in which every individual in this universe fit into any one of it. Okay, so they are Vata Prakriti, purely Pitta Prakriti, purely Kapha Prakriti, Vata Pitta Prakriti, Pitta Kapha Prakriti, and Kapha Vata Prakriti. Lastly, a balanced Prakriti of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So much of information in just one video. Okay, doctor, now we have understood how we have to analyze our Prakriti and what is the need for us to come to you and take a consultation. Why you look for a doctor? You look for a doctor only when you get sick, right? When will you get sick? When your inherent prakriti gets disturbed, that is when you'll get sick. So, there are two things when you get sick, that is, the prakriti of a disease and your inherent prakriti. So, there are chances that you might misinterpret your disease prakriti with your own prakriti. So if you are a Vata Pitta Prakriti, but then you have the disease symptoms that is showing more of Kapha, then you will misinterpret your Prakriti as Vata Kapha Prakriti, and then you will do changes accordingly. So that's not how it's going to happen. So we have to distinguish it, and we have to treat the diseased Prakriti without disturbing the inherent Prakriti, which you cannot do it, and you need a professional help, and that's where we come in. And this is why a lot of people experience toxic side effects after using Ayurvedic herbs or Ayurvedic herbal blends, Ayurvedic teas, Ayurvedic protein powders also, because there is lack of knowledge in distinguishing disease prakriti and the inherent prakriti, because every single ayurvedic herb have its own inherent prakriti, and when we take it, when it's becoming a part of our body, it does produce some changes, right? If you don't analyze properly, if you are not eligible to take that herb, even though it's a good ayurvedic herb, it destroys your health. So please don't go by the brand claims, don't go by the influencers' promises. Okay? Go to a professional Ayurvedic doctor, take a proper consultation, and follow the treatment protocol accordingly. Thank you for being with me all the way, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.